Hello Virgo, this is Julie with Into the Heartspace. We're going to look at the energies of August 2016. Before we get started, just to show you the decks I will be using. This is the Illuminated Tarot by Herzer. I will add the link below so you can go check out the deck yourself. And I will also be using the Mother's Wisdom deck, created by Niki, Dewart, and Elizabeth Marglin, and designed by Kostecki-Shaw. So definitely go check those two out. Those two decks, they're gorgeous, super fun, good juju, good energy. All right, let's get into this. All right, I call in the highest of light, the highest of energies. What are the messages for Virgo of 2016 in August? What messages, what energies, what does Virgo need to know for August 2016? All right, Virgos, what is it that needs to come through for you for August 2016? Okay. That one. All right, let's see. Four of Swords, the Tower, the Lovers, Three of Wands, Page of Wands, Five of Cups, Knight of Swords, Five of Discs, Seven of Wands, 10 of Cups. And beneath it all is, oh, look at that, Four of Wands. Okay, so this is like the foundation of it all, is the Four of Wands. All right, so you need rest. I get that right off the bat. You need to rest. I've been getting that for a couple of the other signs as well, is that you really need to just take a breather. I think after this we're just coming out of a pretty intense Mars retrograde, which it's going forward right now. It's no longer in retrograde, but we're still feeling the energies of the retrograde. And I feel like a lot of people are starting to come off of that. Virgo, I really feel like you guys were impacted by it and are just trying to catch up. And I think it's been hard to catch up because things just keep happening out of the blue. Things keep shifting. What you think is there isn't there, and then something else appears, and oh, well, that's not what you had planned, but you have to go forward with it. Since you have the Tower crossing you, so change, you've got a lot of different things happening and shifting. But luckily, I think you have some support, some romantic support that you've been building in the last 6 months. It could be romantic. It could also just be through friends, community, family, or love of yourself. You have been finding your little niche, your soul community, your soul group, and they are really there to help and love and guide you through all of these shifts that are coming out of nowhere. And because of that, because you have found your group, and it's made these changes much more bearable. Know that these changes are all taking you to where you need to go, whether you can see it now or you can't see it now, which is okay. You're going forward to where you need to go. Just stay strong and be patient. Let's see. Yeah, and this Five of Cups, everyone, it feels like every sign's getting this in some regard. And it's Five of Cups for me is, look on the bright side. You still have 2 cups left, but don't cry over spilled milk. Don't cry over spilled almond milk. Yeah? Let it go. Let these 3 go and focus on those 2 behind you. They're still full and ready. And, you know, this I also says is like, this is wanting it all. And it's not what you need right now. And I feel like that's getting heralded in. There's the Page of Wands is often a messenger. And Wands represents the fire signs. So fire signs are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So maybe you have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius prominently in your natal chart, or you know somebody who is one of those fire signs who's sending you messages, who's there for you. Usually it's somebody who is a little bit younger, could be younger in age, but maybe younger in mind too, younger in mindset, forever young. And they're looking up. They're looking up and out towards the future. And I'm getting the sense they see things that you don't see. They see things that you are missing. And I think it's because you've been going through kind of, you know, just treading through uncharted waters. You've never had to experience a lot of these different things, whether it's a shake-up with the family, shake-up at home, with your love relationships, work, creative endeavors. It's just everything, it's just not, it just doesn't feel like it's gelling. You don't feel the gel, but it is. It is. You just don't see it yet. Go forth and, you know, knock it out of the park if you can, because you can, absolutely. We'll get there. I'm so excited for this card up here for you. Look at that, 10 of Cups. That's the outcome. Okay, so a little foreshadowing of happiness and joy for you. So the Knights of Swords is in the position of yourself. So you also have a younger feel in August. You have a younger, like, go get them, let's do this, we can do it. So I also think that you have started something already, and you're learning from it, and you're going forth with it, but you keep running into some snags and snafus, but these are all learning lessons that are important, that you need to know so that you can rise up from the knight to the queen to the king. And also, you know, swords have to do with the air signs. Air is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So in the way you communicate, in the way that you think, in the way you carry yourself, can often be represented by swords. It's a mental capacity, the way you communicate. So keep carrying out those messages, keep learning from them, making them part of your day, and that will help with your success in whatever it is that you are trying to cultivate. And recognize that this is a very general reading, so if you want to go deeper into this, we can set that up in a personal reading, which I will tell you about more later on. All right, and then in the position of others, which is also environment, is the Five of Discs. Now the Five of Discs often represents lack, that you no longer have what it is that you need, destitution. I think I just made up that word, being destitute. But this is the thing that I love about this card, is you see these two people struggling. And I think a lot of people feel like you are struggling and see your struggle and recognize that you are working hard and that it might not look like it's panning out as you had hoped. But watch what happens when you flip this over and there's this gorgeous doorway just being ready to open for you and show you all of the possibilities that lay ahead. It doesn't always have to be this way. It doesn't. You can look up and see the light. You're looking down at the path. The path is there. You are strong in yourself. Look up. look up and see the wealth and the bounty that is ahead of you. And maybe one of the reasons why you feel like you can't look up is you feel like you are constantly having to battle for your space, for your footing, for where you are. I'm getting the sense with this wand card that it has to do with family, possibly children, that you might be battling your kids if you have children, or if you're a teacher, you're going back to school and you have some unruly kids that are, kind of making the class a little bit more complicated. But these are battles that you know how to handle and that you can overcome very easily and quickly. It's not necessarily a challenge that will derail everything. It's a challenge that is putting some dirt in your nails and, putting grit in your step and making it so that when you come across anything in the future that might be more difficult, you will have the strength to endure it. This is endurance training. This is going on the runs before the marathon. And by doing that, by building your strength, you got two lovely little, ta-da, look at that, joy, 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 love, celebration, happiness, getting everything you've ever wanted. 4 of Wands, 10 of Cups. Keep up the good work. You rest the first half of them, not even the first half. I get the sense, rest for the first week of August. Rest. Get your mind in order, get your body in order, get your spirit in order, and then get to work. Get to work. And work. Work, 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 work. Trudge through so that you can find your path. And if you do that, I feel like you're going to see some really positive benefits happen. It could be as big as, a promotion. And it could be as small as just a pat on the back saying, yeah, good job. And it could just be a pat on the back from yourself. But nonetheless, if you continually look to your community for some love and support, focus on what is going well, learn from what has already happened, and then forge forth with your strength. I think, and also with this card too, I would say make sure that you take a breath before you make any decisions. Don't be so, brash about what you do. Because that can happen with the Knight of Swords. It's just like, gung-ho, let's go as fast as we can, let's get there. And then sometimes you get there and you're like, oh, I forgot my sword. Whoops. So just take a moment to make sure you have everything together that you need to. Okay, so let's see what the Mother's Wisdom deck has to say about all of this. Mother Moon, is there anything else that you feel needs to be added to this reading? What is it that you feel needs to be said for Virgo in August 2016 to add to their story? What is it? They have been going through some change. They need to rest a moment, and then they can, finish it, what it is that they need to finish. And it looks like there's a great chance that there's going to be some great outcome. But what do you have to say, Mother Moon? What card do you want to pull out? This one. Okay. Stars and Wonder. Okay. So, Mother Moon. So as I was saying, get to work. But Mother Moon is making me step back and say, yes, get to work, but don't forget to look up and be so full of gratitude and joy for everything that you have done. A beginner's eye. Look at that cutie patootie right there looking up to the sun. Yeah, we are in the time of Leo, and Leo is of the sun. So make sure that you are loving up on your community, on your friends and your family, um, even while you continue on whatever path it is that you need to. Or also, you can relate this if you have a relationship that you are just starting, and you're working at it, and you feel like it's going really, really well. Keep going at it. Keep going at it. The only thing that will be holding you back is your own, well, I don't deserve it. Wait, no, I'm not good enough, is what is going to cause any problems. So make sure that you start if you're starting a new relationship, and even if you aren't starting a new relationship, if you are in a very established relationship, still go back to the beginning. Remember that moment of wonder. Those times of, oh my gosh, I just want to be with that person all the time. I want to learn everything about them. That will be really powerful. Okay, if you would like a reading with me, feel free to contact me on my website, and we can set something up there. Please, if you enjoyed this reading, like, subscribe, always leave comments. I guess my volume has been kind of funky, so I'm trying to work on that. And so let me know if you can hear me better. All right, lots of love, joy, and blessings in August.